let me provide you a piece of advice that you may think is not very good. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. We've all failed at something, right? There's something that we probably didn't succeed at or exceed at that we thought, I could have done better. I could have tried a little bit harder. But I'm here to tell you, that's okay. Because it means you've tried. And that really is the key to success. What I want you all to do, not just today, not just tomorrow, but every day, is take the shot. Whatever it is, whether it's meeting a new person, whether it's giving a speech, whether it's trying to get a new job, take the shot. That's the only way that any of us are going to succeed. I'm going to talk to you today about 3 different people. More so, I'm going to use those people as examples. I'm going to try and tie some of their examples to some of my personal experiences, to some of my failures, hopefully to some of my successes. And by taking that, hopefully we will all realize that it's okay to fail. The important thing is, take the shot. Who here knows the name Michael Jordan? Just about everybody, right? Just about everybody. Undoubtedly, one of the best basketball players ever to have lived. One of the best basketball players ever. He retired from the game at the peak of his career, in a sense. There was nothing left for him to do. But you know where he started? By being cut from his high school basketball team. That doesn't sound like the Michael Jordan we all know, though, does it? Imagine that. Imagine if Michael Jordan was looking up at his coach, or maybe down, saying, what do you mean I'm cut? And then going home and saying, I'm no good. I'm never going to do this. But he didn't. He kept on playing. He kept on going for it. He took the shot. I've had a few jobs over my career, and that's one of the key distinctions for everybody to think about when it comes to your career, is you can have multiple jobs. And it's not whether one job is good, or 2 jobs are good, or 5 jobs are bad. Some of us have failed a lot at that. At the same time, though, each one should hopefully have been a step forward, or maybe a step in the right direction. It was something where you realized, you know what, over here wasn't so good, maybe here will be better. Or things are just okay here, here's my next opportunity. And that's really what this is all about. It's taking the shot. And it's not just your careers. It could be in relationships. I've had a few. Some of us may have had many. My son said something to me the other day, which kind of surprised me, was that he didn't really believe in love at first sight. He's like, oh, there's no such thing. That stuff doesn't work. And I looked at him and said, you do realize that your mom and I have been together basically since we first met, right? And that sort of put a stunned look on his face. But at the same time, it wasn't quite love at first sight. Things didn't just click. It started off well, although you may beg to differ. We both worked at McDonald's. She was a manager trainee. Me and my buddies from college were just looking for some extra income, so we thought, we'll go work at McDonald's. Perfect place, no responsibility, we can work whatever hours we want, make a little bit of money. This keeps us out of trouble. My customer wanted a hot chocolate. Her customer wanted a milkshake. 2 machines are side by side. I put my cup underneath the hot chocolate dispenser. She's got her cup in the milkshake machine. I go to push the button. The machine goes... To which she leans over and says, "Ooh, your hot chocolate's got the runs." Maybe not the most auspicious start to a relationship, but if you know me well enough, I thought that was hilarious. Now, was she taking the shot? No, she wasn't. She just thought it was funny. It was a way to break the ice. You know, she knew I was a new employee, and it worked out well. And I thought, hey, you know what? She's kind of fun. Was I taking the shot right then? No, I just thought, hey, this is going to be a great place to work. Until 2 days later, I got back to the dorms, and I had a message at the security desk, because none of us had phones in our room, so you would call the security desk and leave a message. It said, "Joel, call Sheila. Here's the number." I was like, yes! All right! She does like me. So I go to the phone, call the number. "Hey Sheila, this is Joel. I had a message that you called me." "Oh great, I'm glad you called back." "I'm glad I called back too. We're pulling an all-nighter at work in a couple weeks, and we're looking for people to come in at like 10, 11 o'clock at night and work till like 8 o'clock the next morning." Yeah, I can do that. That sounds fun. But what are you doing tonight?" I took the shot.
Wow.
I took the shot. I thought, what the heck, why not? And you never know what's going to happen. Was hanging by a thread, the little gossamer thread, shining in the light, thinking, you can do it. That was me getting into the game. But now that you're in the game, it's important to play well. If you're going to play, you don't have to play to win. Okay? Not everybody's going to be the CEO of a company. Not everybody's going to be the superstar that blows everybody else away. But just like being an athlete, you can be in the game and playing well and having a good time. See if anybody recognizes this quote. "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Does anybody think they know who that is? Nico's nodding his head. Who do you think it is?
That Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky,
All right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Different sport. Now we're talking hockey, which is one of my passions. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. He's the number 44 goal scorer in NHL history. And he's telling us you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Does anybody know who the number one goal scorer is? No, nobody knows the number one goal scorer. I know by chance because I was looking this up. Craig Simpson played for the Edmonton Oilers. The difference between Craig and Wayne? Wayne had about an 18% scoring success. Craig had 23%. 23% by most measures, that's a really bad F. But you know what? They both took the shot. So I took the shot with my wife, not at the time, but with Sheila. And it worked out okay. Boy, it was a nervous moment though, I tell you. She could have shot me down and who knows where things would have gone. I took a shot leaving another company where I was hoping to go a long way. And when things were looking kind of iffy, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the shot. And I went to a job fair. And I put my resume in, and I ended up at what was GTE at the time. 19 years later, I am still with the same company. All because I took the shot. Now, am I the CEO of the company? No. But you know what? I've had the opportunity to travel around the country for my company. I've led cross-functional teams across different parts of the organization. My company even sent me to India to cross-train our team over there. That's a fantastic opportunity I wouldn't have had with a lot of other companies. All because I took the shot. Let me wrap up with one more person. Tom Landry, one of the coaches for the Dallas Cowboys. Anybody have any Cowboys fans in the room? No, I don't blame you. I don't know football, but I know everybody loves to bash on the Cowboys. 2 Super Bowl victories, 5 NFC championships, the most career wins. And one of the worst first seasons of any football coach ever. They won 0 games. Most football seasons you play about 12 games. They didn't win more than 5 in the next 4 seasons.
Wow.
Who would have thought that that guy would have gone on to be one of the best NFL coaches, one of the best football coaches in history? Nobody. But he didn't give up. He didn't give up. He worked on it. He figured stuff out. Not only did he take the shot, he worked to be better. My wife and I have been married 26 years as of this past weekend.
Wow.
26 years. Not because we know the secret. Maybe we do know the secret and we just don't know it. The way I like to say it is we figured it out. So, what game are you in? Are you in the career game? Are you in the Toastmasters game? Are you in the relationship game? Are you playing to win? Are you really even playing? So, why not take the shot? If you don't win, that's okay. It's okay to fail. But if you don't take the shot, you don't have a chance. Thank you.